All right, here is a shot of my opened up creek channel. You see how much is flowing out. That just gives you indication of how much water is produced underground by springs. But you can see it's all running out. If you look over there, let's see if I can zoom in. But if it wasn't for us, the creek channel, the creek there would not have too much water in it. So this is working well. This is the part I filled in. Looks like it's drying up. I think tomorrow I am going to attempt crossing here. Still a little wider than I would like it to be. I'd like to cross right there. This area is a little bit wide, but I don't know. We'll see. I may wait and bring a little bit more material over here and dump it on this, just so I'm not going so far across. That's about the width of the whole tracks there, so it's a little farther than I'd like to go. That one would be good right there, so maybe I'll do that. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how much water is running out of here. I mean, it's amazing, really. It's a good thing. diversion trail so you people can see what it looks like. That was from David's initial bonfire on August 1st. I don't want to bury that. Here's a little interim shot. So I got most of this whole pile moved, and I'll blade this off with the Kubota with the blade instead of keep bothering with this. But I took some of this and I started building this up a little bit as well. So I've got all this to dig up, I've got all that to dig up. I've got to move these leftover trees, but I can get out quite a bit over here. But as I stated earlier, but in case somebody skips around and misses it, I want to build up this area, mainly this area here, and I want to take all this broken concrete and I want to stack it up over here so I don't have to move it again. So I want it, because there's not a lot of concrete there, so I'm going to build this up, take all this, set it there. Then I can continue building this, because all this broken concrete is going to go on the outside of the dam where it's broken. So it'll act as a erosion control, so to speak. But I don't want to keep moving it 15 times, because I've got to put the thumb down and move everything. But it's still not as easy to move things with a mechanical thumb, because you got to move the bucket into it and you're never at the right angle that you need to be at for half of the things. So I don't want to have to move it again, so I'm going to move it one more time. I'm going to bury this tree in that hole, and this pile here I am going to move back, because you probably didn't see it the other day, but there was a fairly deep little crevasse here. So I'm going to put that tree in there, and then I'm going to fill it in a little bit more, get some of these, throw them in here, and I'll probably end up burning the last bit at the end, because like I said, I'm not going to rip them out, I'm going to cut them off so I don't disturb the the integrity of that dam that's there, because the creek is on the other side, so built up. That's why there's so many floods down here, because nobody keeps them clear. I'll clear them out, and there is one more one of the floats that you've seen out there that I have. There's one in there which I've got to get out, but there is one in the actual creek channel, and it acts as a dam for the flow, and which will make that back up and want to come in here. So just figured I'd give a little quick interim on this so that you can see what's going on. Right around here somewhere that I gotta get out. Okay, here's end of day. So I dug up more out of the water right there, got rid of that big pile that was there, and moved it over towards the farthest end that needs to be filled up. So back in that corner, because again the diversion trail is going to come that way on the other side of those trees, which is already there, but you'll come out this way. So where I am, everything, all this would be water, out to about where I guess where the tracks are on the excavator. That's about how far the this dam end will be. So I'm going to next I'm going to take the Kubota with the blade, and I'm going to see if I can push some of this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much. I'm going to have to knock those piles further down, but that's enough for today. And my next, I don't know, I'm probably either going to dig up more over here. I was thinking about going out there, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet. I made a little clip on that saying what I was going to do, but I might leave that to the end. I can use that material in the dam. I can just dam up the the running out creek channel, and then I can go right over it and go out there, flip it all back, and it will not fill up faster than I can move it. Worst case, I could always dig it back open if I don't finish in one day and let it go. But yeah, once I start filling up the dam over there, once I fill up that, start doing that I have to do fairly quickly. But that's a little ways down the road. So I'm probably going to dig up more over here today as well, and let it start drying or move it, because as I mentioned, I want to get that area built up to where it needs to be, so that I can then take all the broken concrete and move it over there, so then I can fill in this end and not have to move it twice, or 3 times I should say. We'll already have moved it. But all right, so that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.